The first thing I felt was weight, not the comforting, warm heaviness of a blanket, but the crushing pressure of something invisible pinning me down. My chest rose and fell in uneven, desperate gasps. I tried to pry my eyes open, but they clung shut like they were glued. A sharp, sterile smell flooded my senses, stinging my nose, dragging me back into a body that screamed with pain. A beeping sound cut through the fog, rhythmic, steady, cold, then voices distant, muffled, like they were speaking from underwater. He's waking up. His vitals are stabilizing. Stabilizing. My heart thudded hard, fear crawling up my spine as I forced my eyelids apart. The world came into view in blurry patches of white and silver, bright hospital lights, metal equipment, tubes. Something was taped to my arm. Another tube was in my nose. Asterisk Aiku. Asterisk, the letters slowly sank into my mind like heavy stones. I was in the intensive care unit. A nurse leaned over me. Her face was tired but kind, framed by dark hair pulled into a messy bun. "You're okay," she said softly. "You're safe. You gave us quite a scare." I tried to speak, or at least I thought I did. The noise that came out was broken, dry, like sand scraping against sandpaper. What happened?" She touched my shoulder gently. "You collapsed, severe infection, dehydration. Your blood pressure dropped dangerously low. You were brought in just in time. Just in time." The words clung to me, sharp and cold. My hands shook as I pulled weakly at the sheets. My brain felt fogged over, as if someone had stuffed cotton inside it. But one thought surfaced through the haze, painful and urgent. Asterisk, asterisk, my family. Asterisk, asterisk, where are they? I whispered, forcing the words out even though every syllable burned. The nurse hesitated. Not long, only a heartbeat, but long enough for dread to stab sharply beneath my ribs. "We contacted them," she said carefully. "They were notified of your condition. Notified not here. Not sitting by my bed, not holding my hand, not waiting for me to open my eyes. Just notified." I swallowed hard, throat aching. When did they say they were coming?" Her expression shifted, barely, but I caught it. A flicker of discomfort. A sympathy she couldn't hide. "You should rest," she murmured. "We'll talk more later." And just like that, she slipped away. I stared at the ceiling, my mind racing in circles, even though my body couldn't move. My instincts screamed that something was wrong, horribly, unforgivably wrong. When I was finally alone, I forced my hand toward the small metal table by the bed. My phone was there, face down. It took everything in me to grab it, nearly knocking it off the edge. My fingers trembled uncontrollably as I hit the power button. 6% battery, the screen lit up. Notifications poured in, but not the ones I hoped for. No dozens of missed calls. No frantic texts. No "we're on our way," or "hang on," or "we love you." Instead, the first message at the top was from my mom, time-stamped 12 hours earlier. Asterisk, asterisk, "We're already boarding. We'll talk later." Asterisk, asterisk, boarding. A cold wave rushed through me, chilling my blood. Boarding what? I scrolled. A text from my sister. Asterisk, asterisk, "We already booked months ago. You'll be fine. Stay strong." Asterisk, asterisk, then a picture. A group selfie at the airport. All of them smiling, my mother, father, sister, even my cousins, standing in front of a boarding gate decorated with fake palm trees and a giant sign reading, asterisk, asterisk, Honolulu, Flight 278, asterisk, asterisk, Hawaii. They went to Hawaii while I was unconscious, while doctors were fighting to keep me alive, while machines breathed for me. I zoomed into the photo, searching for something, guilt, worry, hesitation, anything, but all I saw was excitement. My phone shook in my hand. My chest tightened, not from the infection, not from the tubes, but from a heartbreak so sharp it carved straight through me. How could they? My mind ran through every memory, every birthday I spent helping my mom cook, every emergency I rushed home for, every favor I said yes to even when it broke me. Every time I thought family meant something more than blood and last names. "Take care of yourself," my sister had added in another text. take care of myself. I wanted to laugh, but it came out more like a choke. My family, the people who were supposed to love me unconditionally, didn't just abandon me. They boarded a plane. They took a vacation. They left me to die without even checking if I would survive the night. The beeping of the monitor beside me began to speed up, matching the frantic pace of my heartbeat. A nurse rushed back in and started adjusting wires and medication levels. "You need to calm down," she whispered. "You're safe now. Just focus on getting better." But I wasn't listening. A slow, quiet realization was settling inside me, not loud like anger, not hot like rage, something colder. Heavier, something final. My family made their choice, and for the first time in my life, I felt something inside me begin to unlove them. Healing doesn't happen in a straight line. No one ever warned me about that. One moment, I felt almost normal, breathing steady, body awake, mind clear. And the next I would crash, drowning beneath waves of exhaustion so deep I could barely sit upright. The doctors told me this was expected, that infections like mine leave invisible scars, that the body fights long after the danger is gone. But the truth was, the physical pain was the easiest part, the emotional wound that one wouldn't stop bleeding. By the third day in the ICU, my vitals had stabilized enough to move me to a regular room. A nurse wheeled me into a quieter wing of the hospital, a dim hallway where the lights hummed overhead and every door held someone else's private tragedy. My room was small, almost bare, with a narrow bed and a single window overlooking the parking lot. It should have felt lonely. But compared to being abandoned by the people I loved, loneliness felt like a familiar friend. Each morning, a doctor came in with a clipboard and tried to sound cheerful. "You're improving," he'd say. "Your numbers look good. You should be able to go home in a few days." A few days? I nodded every time, pretending to be relieved. But the thought of going home sent a cold shiver through me. Home wasn't home anymore. Home was where betrayal lived. Hash hash asterisk asterisk, the silence from them asterisk asterisk. My phone sat on the rolling bedside table. Fully charged now, it never rang, not once. Not one call checking if I survived the night. Not one message asking, "How are you feeling?" Not one voice that cracked with worry. Occasionally, I'd get a photo from the family group chat, a sunset, a luau, a shaved ice that my sister said was literally the best thing ever. They weren't thinking of me. Not in the way I needed, not in the way that mattered. Every notification hit like a blow. By the fifth day, I turned the phone face down and didn't look at it again. Hash hash asterisk asterisk, the discharge asterisk asterisk. When the morning finally came for me to leave, the nurse helped me gather my things. She talked softly to fill the silence, and I could tell she was trying not to ask the obvious question. "Is anyone coming to pick you up?" No one was. And she knew it. I pretended not to notice the sadness in her eyes as she walked me out to the curb. The sun felt bright and wrong against my face. Cars pulled up one after another, families greeting loved ones with hugs, laughter, relief. I watched them all, feeling like an outsider in a world I used to belong to. A taxi pulled up for me. The driver lifted my hospital bag and asked, heading home. I hesitated, then finally said, "Yeah," but the word tasted bitter. Hash hash asterisk asterisk, returning to the house that failed me asterisk asterisk. The house was dark when I unlocked the door. Stale air greeted me, a silence so deep it echoed. My footsteps sounded unfamiliar against the hardwood floor. I stood in the doorway for a long moment, letting the emptiness wash over me. Their absence clung to the walls like dust. I walked into the living room. Everything was exactly as they had left it. Suitcases gone, TV remote on the couch, a half-finished water bottle on the counter, a stack of mail they didn't bother to sort. On the kitchen table, I saw it. The note they'd written before flying to Hawaii. I had read it before, but seeing it again now, in the stillness of an empty house, felt like someone had reached into my chest and twisted my heart with their bare hands. Asterisk, asterisk. Didn't want to cancel the trip last minute. We'll celebrate when we get back. There's frozen pizza in the fridge. Take care. Mom, asterisk, asterisk, take care. My fingers tightened around the paper until it crumpled. I slid down into one of the kitchen chairs, exhausted not from sickness, but from the weight of their indifference. This wasn't a misunderstanding. This wasn't poor communication. This wasn't bad timing. This was a choice. They chose sunburns over my survival. They chose beaches over my bedside. They chose a vacation over me. And that kind of betrayal leaves a mark nothing can erase. Hash hash asterisk asterisk, the decision asterisk asterisk, something inside me shifted, then quiet but irreversible. For the first time in my life, I wasn't going to forgive them. I wasn't going to make excuses. I wasn't going to pretend it didn't hurt. I wasn't going to tell myself family is family, even when they treated me like an afterthought. No. This time I was choosing asterisk me asterisk. I stood up slowly, my legs trembling a little. My body was still weak, but my mind felt sharper than it had in days. I moved through the house room by room, collecting only what belonged to me, important documents, my laptop, my clothes, a few sentimental items, photos of happier times, a ring my grandmother left me, the childhood letters I had written to myself. I didn't rush, I didn't panic, I didn't cry. Every object I placed into my suitcase felt like another thread being cut, another tie unraveling, another step toward freedom. When I finished, I looked around the house one last time. The place felt unfamiliar now, like I was standing inside the ghost of a life that no longer wanted me. Hash hash asterisk asterisk, the note I wrote asterisk asterisk before leaving. I sat back down at the kitchen table, the same table where their note had waited for me only hours ago. I smoothed out a blank sheet of paper. My hand trembled slightly, not with fear, but with finality, as I began to write. I didn't write much, just the truth. Asterisk asterisk, while you were in Hawaii, I almost died. I won't be here when you get back. Please don't contact me. I'm choosing a family who chooses me. Asterisk asterisk, I left the note right in the center of the table. Exactly where theirs had been. Now it was their turn to come home to an empty house. Their turn to feel the weight of words left behind. Their turn to understand abandonment. Hash hash asterisk asterisk, walking away asterisk asterisk. I pulled the door closed behind me, slow and careful. The lock clicked loudly in the quiet hallway. For a moment I stared at the door, waiting for guilt to choke me, waiting for regret to drag me back inside. But instead I felt something else, a strange, almost peaceful clarity. I turned and walked away, my suitcase rolling softly behind me, leaving behind the home I had fought so hard to belong to. A home that never fought for me, and though my body was still weak, my steps felt lighter than they had in years. Because sometimes healing doesn't begin when your body gets stronger. Sometimes it begins when you finally walk out of the place that broke you. The hotel room was small, barely large enough for a single bed, a narrow desk, and a window that overlooked a flickering neon sign. The kind of place people pass through, not somewhere they stayed, but for now, it was where I needed to be. The moment I rolled my suitcase inside and shut the door, a heavy silence wrapped around me. Not the suffocating silence of the house I'd left behind, but a quiet that felt clean, unattached, a silence that asked nothing from me. For the first time since waking in the ICU, I could breathe without feeling like someone was squeezing my ribs. I placed my phone face down on the desk, turned off the sound, turned off the vibration, turned off everything except the part that kept it breathing quietly beside me. I didn't owe anyone my attention, not anymore. I took a long shower, letting warm water wash away the hospital smell that clung to my skin. I changed into fresh clothes. I lay on the bed, pulling the thin blanket to my chin, and before I knew it, sleep drifted over me like a gentle tide. It was the best sleep I'd had in weeks. Hash hash asterisk asterisk. The first wave of calls asterisk asterisk morning cracked open with sunlight slipping through the blinds. I stretched slowly, feeling soreness in my muscles, but also a strange feeling I hadn't felt in a long time, relief. Then I noticed it, my phone still face down, its screen lit up again and again with silent flashes of white. A knot formed in my stomach. I picked it up, asterisk asterisk 14 missed calls. Asterisk asterisk then while I watched the number changed. Asterisk asterisk 15, 16, 17 asterisk asterisk names I knew by heart appeared on the screen. Asterisk asterisk mom asterisk 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 mom asterisk 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 mom asterisk 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 dad asterisk 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 dad asterisk 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 sister asterisk asterisk. I didn't answer. I didn't even unlock the phone at first. I just stared, letting the reality sink in. They were home. And they had found the note. A strange calm washed over me. A mixture of justice, pain, and a cold kind of victory I never knew existed. I didn't take pleasure in their panic, but I couldn't deny the deep, quiet satisfaction in knowing they finally understood what it felt like to reach out and be met with emptiness. Hash hash asterisk asterisk. The voicemails asterisk asterisk. Hours passed, and the calls kept coming. Eventually, I unlocked the phone. Asterisk asterisk 27 missed calls. Asterisk 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 18 voicemails. Asterisk 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 37 unread messages. Asterisk asterisk I didn't listen to the voicemails, not yet. But curiosity made me tap open the messages. The first was from my mother. Asterisk asterisk mom, where are you? What is this note? Call me immediately. Asterisk asterisk a minute later. Asterisk asterisk mom, this isn't funny. Answer your phone. Asterisk asterisk then. Asterisk asterisk mom, we just got home. Why is your room empty? Please call me. Asterisk asterisk. My father's messages were shorter. Asterisk asterisk dad, call us. Asterisk 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 dad, now. Asterisk asterisk, my sister's messages were chaotic. Asterisk asterisk sister, what the hell is going on? Asterisk 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 sister, why did you leave? Mom is freaking out. Asterisk 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 sister, why would you? This, we didn't know it was that serious. Asterisk asterisk, that sentence made my jaw clench. Asterisk, we didn't know it was that serious. Asterisk, they knew enough. They knew I was in the ICU. They knew I collapsed. They knew I almost didn't make it. But they assumed I would survive without them, the same way they always assumed I'd carry myself, carry them, carry the entire family dynamic on my back. Their panic wasn't about me, not really. It was about losing control of the person they'd always taken for granted. Hash hash asterisk asterisk. The phone rings again, asterisk asterisk. I set the phone down, frustrated tears burning the corners of my eyes. Not sadness, not guilt, something else, something I didn't have a name for yet. The phone lit up again, asterisk asterisk incoming call. Mom asterisk asterisk. I watched it ring. Watched the seconds count upward. 10 seconds, 20 seconds, 30 seconds. I didn't move. For the first time in my life, I let the call die on its own. And I felt free. It rang again immediately. Asterisk asterisk incoming call. Dad asterisk asterisk. His calls had always meant one thing, trouble. When he called, I rushed. When he called, I answered. When he called, I feared disappointment, but not this time. I let it ring. Hash hash asterisk asterisk. Voicemails. I didn't listen to asterisk asterisk. By noon, I had asterisk asterisk 48 missed calls asterisk asterisk. By late afternoon, asterisk asterisk 73 asterisk asterisk. 73 times they tried to reach me. 73 times they felt a fraction of the fear I felt waking up alone in the ICU. 73 times they experienced the very abandonment they had chosen for me. I didn't need to yell. I didn't need to curse. I didn't need to explain anything. Silence was speaking for me, and it said everything. Hash hash asterisk asterisk, the calls turned desperate asterisk asterisk by evening. The tone of the messages changed entirely. Asterisk asterisk mom. Asterisk asterisk, please, please call me. I didn't know. I swear, if I knew it was that bad, I would have stayed. Asterisk asterisk dad. Asterisk asterisk we're worried. This isn't like you. Just tell us you're safe. Asterisk asterisk mom. Asterisk asterisk I'm sorry, okay? I'm so sorry. Please come home. We'll talk about everything. Asterisk asterisk sister. Asterisk asterisk this is messed up. You're scaring mom. Just tell us where you are. I read every word. And for the first time in my life, asterisk, I didn't fold. Asterisk, I wasn't cruel. I wasn't vindictive. I simply didn't respond, not because I wanted them to suffer, but because I needed space to breathe the air of a life not owned by their expectations. Hash hash asterisk asterisk, a quiet evening asterisk asterisk, I sat on the small balcony of the hotel, legs tucked under me, watching the city lights flicker like trembling fireflies. Cars honked in the distance. Someone laughed on the sidewalk below. The world kept moving, unaware of the quiet revolution happening in my heart. A soft breeze brushed against my face. In the hospital, I had prayed for someone to come, for someone to hold my hand, for someone to say, I'm here. No one did, now. Now I wasn't praying for them anymore. I was praying for myself. The phone buzzed again beside me, but I didn't check it. For the first time, I didn't feel obligated to. Their desperation didn't heal me. Their panic didn't undo the hurt. Their fear didn't erase the choices they made. I didn't need revenge. The universe delivered it for me. All I had to do was walk away. Hash hash asterisk asterisk, the last call of the night asterisk asterisk, at nearly midnight, my phone lit up one more time. Asterisk asterisk incoming call. Dad asterisk asterisk length. 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, he let it ring and ring, as if repetition could force my guilt to surface. But guilt was no longer the language I lived in. I watched the screen until it went dark. Then I placed the phone under a pillow, rolled onto my side, and closed my eyes. Sleep came easily, because in that quiet, humming hotel room, I finally understood something my family never had. I didn't need them to survive. I only ever needed myself. I used to think healing would feel like a sunrise bright, warm instant. But it wasn't like that. Healing felt more like a slow unfurling, a quiet stretch of space inside my chest where pain used to live. A gradual return of breath that didn't tremble on its way out. In the days after leaving home, I found myself settling into a strange new routine inside the small hotel room. I woke up without fear. I made coffee slowly, adding sugar until it tasted exactly the way I liked it, something I never did at home, where my preferences were treated as inconveniences. Every morning the phone lit up again, more messages, more missed calls, more apologies. By the end of the week, asterisk asterisk 143 missed calls, asterisk 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 82 messages, asterisk asterisk a handful of voicemails I still refuse to listen to. But for the first time in my life, I didn't feel obligated to respond. I didn't feel guilty for the silence. They had their chance to show up. They chose elsewhere. Now I was choosing myself. Hash hash asterisk asterisk, a new beginning asterisk asterisk, after a week in the hotel. I signed a lease for a small studio apartment downtown. The place was nothing glamorous, peeling paint, old hardwood floors, a window that stuck when I tried to open it. But it was mine. No footsteps in the hallway demanding attention. No voices calling my name only when they needed something. No expectations heavy on my shoulders. Just me, just peace. The first night in the apartment, I lay on the floor with no bed, no furniture, just a blanket borrowed from the hotel. The ceiling above me was cracked in places, paint flaking like falling snow, and yet I had never felt richer. Freedom has a sound, It's the quiet hum of a refrigerator in a home that belongs only to you. It's the echo of your own laugh in a space where no one shames you for it. It's the silence of a phone you're not afraid to let ring. I slept like a child that night. Hash hash asterisk asterisk. Their consequences, find them asterisk asterisk. I didn't need to punish them. Life did it for me in gentle, merciless ways. A few weeks after I moved out, my sister reached out again. Asterisk asterisk sister, asterisk asterisk, Dad's been on edge. Mom is crying every night. We didn't think you'd actually leave. Please call us. Then another. Asterisk asterisk sister, asterisk asterisk, do you hate us that much? We made a mistake. Everyone makes mistakes. But that was the thing. This wasn't a mistake. A mistake is forgetting an anniversary. A mistake is burning dinner. A mistake is missing one call, not 73. Abandonment isn't a mistake. It's a choice, and they had made theirs long before Hawaii. I didn't respond. My father tried next. Asterisk asterisk dad. Asterisk asterisk we need to talk. We can fix this. Fix. As if I were a loose board or a leaking pipe. They didn't want me. They wanted the old version of me, obedient, forgiving, self-sacrificing. The version who let their choices crush him again and again. But that version of me died in the ICU. Hash hash asterisk asterisk, sweet revenge, without hatred asterisk asterisk. My revenge was quiet. No screaming, no exposing them to others, no grand gesture of destruction, just absence, my absence. I had been the glue that held everything together: holidays, bills, emotional outbursts, family fights. I was the one who soothed wounds, reminded birthdays, settled arguments, played mediator. Without me, the household began to fray. Bills went unpaid. Schedules fell apart. My mother didn't know how to access online banking, something I had always handled. My father got into an argument at work and nearly lost his job, something I used to help him manage. My sister's relationships strained because she had no one to vent to whenever she caused her own problems. I didn't celebrate their struggles, I didn't laugh or take pleasure, but I felt a quiet validation. They didn't crumble because I left. They crumbled because they never learned how to stand without someone else holding them up. And now I wasn't there to do it. Hash hash asterisk asterisk, my first real friend in a long time asterisk asterisk, as the weeks turned into months. My life slowly knitted itself into something new. I met the woman across the hall, Mrs. Carter, a retired teacher with a warm smile and a habit of baking too many cookies. She knocked on my door one evening with a plate stacked high with chocolate chip cookies. "These are terrible for your diet," she said, smiling, "but wonderful for your spirit." She didn't ask why I lived alone. She didn't ask why my eyes sometimes looked tired. She didn't demand anything. She just showed up without needing a reason. In a way, she healed a part of me without even knowing it. We talked on the stairs in the mornings. She told me stories about her late husband, about her travels, about her favorite books. She listened when I spoke, truly listened, the way family should but never did. It felt like the universe was saying, *C. Not all love is conditional. And I held on to that. Hash hash asterisk asterisk, the last message I ever read asterisk asterisk one evening. After coming home from work, I found my phone buzzing wildly on the table. Asterisk asterisk incoming call, Mom asterisk asterisk, I let it ring out like always. Then a message popped up. Asterisk asterisk Mom asterisk asterisk, I'm begging you, please come home, we'll talk, we'll make it right. Your father hasn't slept. I feel sick thinking about what we did. I stared at the message for a long time. And then, with a calmness that surprised even me, I deleted it. Not because I hated them, not because I wanted them to suffer, but because I finally understood. Some wounds don't heal with time. They heal with distance. And I had already traveled far enough, emotionally, mentally, spiritually, that going back would feel like tearing open a scar that had only just closed. They didn't deserve my anger, but they no longer deserved access to my heart either. I placed my phone face down on the table, took a deep breath, and stepped onto the balcony to let the cool air fill my lungs. Hash hash asterisk asterisk, soft healing asterisk asterisk, healing wasn't loud. It wasn't cinematic. It didn't announce itself. It was in the small things. The morning I woke up and didn't think about them first. The afternoon I really laughed, with someone who cared. The night I realized my chest didn't feel heavy anymore. The moment I caught my reflection in the mirror and saw strength instead of emptiness. Healing was the quietest revenge, not spite, not payback, not destruction, but peace. The peace of no longer needing the apology they were too late to give. The peace of building a life where I was loved, chosen, valued. The peace of knowing that walking away was the most powerful thing I had ever done. Hash hash asterisk asterisk, a new life, a new family asterisk asterisk over time. New people entered my life, friends who checked in on me, coworkers who treated me with kindness, neighbors who invited me for coffee, people who showed me that family isn't something you're born into. It's something you build, piece by piece, heart by heart. Love isn't owed, it's earned, and I finally surrounded myself with people who earned it. Hash hash asterisk asterisk, the final thought asterisk asterisk, my whole family flew to Hawaii while I was fighting for my life. They chose sunshine over my survival. When they returned home, they found a note. They called me 73 times, and I answered none of them, not out of cruelty, but because sometimes the sweetest revenge is letting people live with the consequences of the pain they caused, while you finally begin to live without them. And in that quiet, gentle freedom, I found myself again,